Nier Automata.
No, this other game I played. We'll see.
Okay.
I finished 2 games this week.
Holy
I
shit!
feel so accomplished.
I need to get on the fucking bunch of games my wife's been installing on my fucking system. AKA, these take an hour or two to complete, and you get 1,000 gamer score on them.
Nice.
Because yes, my wife is just as bad as me for that shit.
Hey man,
Why? Sure.
that's why you're together.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see if we're live. We're
See, that
live
might
on
be
Twitch.
my problem. I might be into too much shit.
You're spread too thin.
Like, I could not
you,
have 100% common interest.
Oh no, I mean that's the positive aspect for me and Jess is we've got enough shared interests over certain aspects, but then in other areas we're just like fuck you.
No, but here's the thing. Like, dude, fucking chicks are liars. Like, they say they're into shit, they never are.
Hey there, James Beatty and Soulman. James Beatty, you are
start.
first.
Like, that's the most frustrating fucking thing in the world. Oh, yeah, I like doing stuff outside. I like golf. Have you ever golfed before? No, but I like it. Then you don't like fucking golf.
I like video game golf.
She likes long walks on the beach. No, I'd be surprised if you hit a flight of fucking stairs.
This is salty post-nap wake-up knobs.
Oh my god.
Post-drinking
No,
nap
I'm
wake-up.
still fucking buzzed. God
Yeah.
damn it.
I'm half drunk. Leave me alone.
No, alright, so we get done, like, and I knew it was going to be fucking close. I'm like, alright, look, 2 drinks, a chicken salad sandwich, I'm out.
That's a good
Turned
good
into
time.
fucking 4 drinks and, like, 5 bags of chips and
The perfect base to drink.
and an hour drive home.
Jeez.
I passed out sitting up, like, until you call.
Yeah.
I was literally like,
Which,
I called
for the
twice,
record,
by the way.
that was the second call.
I didn't hear the first one.
No, we
I was
got
out.
your as Moonpeer called it, your business voicemail. This is John.
This is
Leave
John.
a detailed
Leave
message.
a detailed message after the beep, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Bitch.
You know, so, oh my god, you should probably call the office phone number because because my voice is a voicemail for the office there.
Oh, nice.
Where I
Business
try to-
knobs coming out.
Tried to put on the movie phone voice.
Thank you for calling.
Thank you for calling. Please leave your name and number at the beep.
For paving, press 1.
We'll return your phone calls as soon as they're received.
For lions, press 2.
Why don't you just tell me the movie you want to hear?
Oh, I forgot about that episode. So good.
Oh, Seinfeld's the fucking best.
Oh, man.
Oh my god, yeah, so fuck man. I was shooting good until I hit that fucking back 9, man.
Yeah.
That really wasn't a horrible round. I think I shot an 87, so I shot a 43-44. Made some really stupid decisions in the back.
Hmm.
I just don't know what it is about, like, my swing with a regular fucking, like, an iron. I got nice tempo, back to the same point, forward, pretty consistent swing. I get that driver in my hand, it's just an instant asshole.
I'm gonna hit it hard. Woo!
It's like, fuck you, little motherfucker, you're going for a ride.
Oh, Nobs, you would probably hate walking around Liverpool, my home city, because literally there's a bunch of people around there who, when they play golf by having a putter and a driver, and that is it.
Jeez.
I'd be fine with that.
Yeah, you would.
No, I mean, no, I get, like, we used to do, like, for our golf outings, like, or not golf outings, our league, we would have, like, a fun night. Like, every 4 weeks, we would have a weird night where we play, like, either a 2-man scramble. My favorite was the 3-club scramble. So you only had, each guy in your team had 3 clubs. So, like, I would take a a 5, a 7, and my 60 because I can putt with a 7-iron.
Oh, right.
And I can hit a 5-iron 220 fucking yards, so there really isn't much that isn't outside of my range in 2 shots.
Yeah.
And you can play a pretty decent bump and rub with the 7. But
Hey there, Adam Splitter.
oh yeah, fucking chats. Gotta get those popped out. Good.
We'll give it another couple minutes for people to hop in, and then we'll get started. Bless you to whoever that was.
Is that Michelle Obama?
That was me.
Like, hey.
I honestly don't know. My image is too pixelated. Oh, jeez. Ah, no, my nose has decided it wants to be all sniffly.
Yeah. That's the good stuff.
Yep. Get some fucking hot
Oh,
shit down.
dude, what decided to get you to settle on a haircut?
The temperature and humidity of riding my bike to work every day and riding it home.
That reminds me of that joke from the Burbs. It's like, yeah, it's so humid out here. Yes, I can't do anything with my hair.
Well, the problem is I've got like curly hair by nature. So whenever it gets to a certain length, it just fucking afros like you wouldn't fucking believe, and it just goes.
I think you should have rolled with that.
Oh, I did for the longest
because
time.
you're playing the drum like Dumb Bitty Day. I like the dirty rhythms you play.
Oh, thank you. I could see the regret in Boston's face already.
No, I'm just thinking Knobs with that that voice made me think of Gentlemen Broncos and ooh, ooh.
But no, yeah, it'll grow back soon enough. Like it does. My hair doesn't take fucking long to grow, so 2 weeks and you probably.
Remember that Corvette video I shared with you? The too many bets. I fucking met that dude at somebody's birthday party.
No kidding.
Yeah, and we were talking. Dude, we won this big like rant about Gentlemen Broncos. How it's like one of our favorite fucking movies.
Yeah.
There we are. We're both sitting at the bar. We're like. And he's just as tall as I am.
I need to watch that movie again. That scene where that snake just shits all over that dude.
I literally have no fucking clue what you guys are talking about.
It's Gentlemen Broncos is a movie where this guy writes a sci-fi novel. This kid. He's maybe in high school, and this famous sci-fi author steals it.
Okay.
But the humor in it goes between like the real world and then this weird version of the book.
Well, 2 sci-fi versions of the book because you have the real, and then you have the kids' version of the book, and then you have this author's version of the book where he takes the main character and turns him into this giant blonde tranny.
And it turns into like, it's almost a sense of humor like Garth Marenghi's Dark Place. Because like the two sides of the sci-fi novel like never meet up, and it just gets weirder and weirder.
Oh, surveillance those. I hate those. Cyclops there. And Cyclops there.
That's sort of effeminate blonde guy is Sam
Rockwell.
Yeah, Sam Rockwell.
Holy shit.
I could smell a yeast cake 30 miles off.
I hate those. He's so good in that. I watched that.
He's fucking good in everything.
The same time I watched Moon, I was just like, "Oh, that's the same guy." Okay.
I fucking love him in Charlie's Angels 2. He is fucking incredible in that movie.
I forgot he was in there.
Like the giant nerdy dude to the complete over the top fucking bad guy villain is just such a good role switch.
Sam Rockwell's, I think his like one of my favorite points of Sam Rockwell is gotta be Confessions of a Dangerous Mind.
Oh yeah,
he is phenomenal in that movie.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Or Guy in Galaxy Quest.
Oh fuck yes, I forgot he was Guy.
Haven't you guys ever watched the show? I'm gonna die.
He is a fucking incredible actor. He is another one who doesn't get the props he's deserved, I think.
Yeah, well, because he's kind of in everything.
Or is Bebos Beelzebub from
Hitchhiker's Guide. Yeah. That was a difficult role to pull off, and I think he did a really good job with it.
I think as good as anyone could be.
Okay, you guys ready to kick this thing off?
Now I am.
Oh, yeah.
What the
See,
hell?
I don't even have to say it anymore. You get the gist.
Oh, I know it's going down.
Man,
I'm not
I
wearing
should look
pants.
at my penmanship, 'cause I don't know what this note fucking means. It looks like the first though.
Spicy Panther Mother?
Oh, whatever. I'm throwing that one away because I don't know. Oh,
Lost to time.
I'm literally just waiting for Daybuzz Knobs to miss that bottle.
that's not gonna happen.
He's hardwired for that.
You have any idea how many times I've been fucking chewing drunk?
Yeah. He's got that shit down.
I apologize for being. I was not anticipating this. I just could not get out of it.
No, I'm nobody's mad.
Oh, I
That's
feel
cool.
bad because I'm late and I'm a little sauced.
It's alright. Just makes the episode a
Dude.
little looser.
Yeah, it makes it a little looser, and it harkens back to the old E3 second recording episode.
It's gonna be real hard not to swear.
I should have gotten way more drunk on that stupid episode.
Mm-hmm.
God, what a mess.
It's bad that that's immediately where my mind went to.
It's bad that
Like
I
I-
still remember that episode and I'm still angry about it. We recorded like 2 hours and it died after 5 minutes.
Oh, jeez, yeah, that's bad.
Oh, I was so angry. That's when I bought a second monitor. It's like, oh, look, I can't do this anymore.
All right, I'm trying to make sure I'm not missing any games here.
Have you started recording your audio yet? I'm just double checking to be safe.
Love you.
That's all I gotta say about that.
Hey there, Jimbo Jangles.
I've just realised, actually, based on the stream positioning as well, if Nobs was to do that again, Boston, you could put up 5 and I could put up 2.
No.
I'm easily entertained.
Oh, Jimbo, thank you. I appreciate your gift.
Appreciate you
I do.
and your gift.
Oh, he sent me this the CD with I think the guy's name was Nero. I gotta look at the note.
I have a copy of that too somewhere around here.
Oh, he sent you one too?
It's probably right next to this.
Hey, you haven't watched that yet?
I swear to God, I'm trying.
Lies.
No, I need
At this
to.
point, I'm going to watch it again for a refresher because I am still like I cannot remember anything.
Well, it's so funny. Like Hideaki Anno is like, oh, okay, now I'm done with Godzilla, and we're done with the Gainax lawsuit. Now Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.0 started it. It's just like, God damn it.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
What does that mean?
that's the 4th movie. 3.0 plus
3.0
1.0.
plus 1.0. That's fucking dumb.
Dude, they've
Is
all
he-
been dumb.
Is he making suggestions for Square to name the next Kingdom Hearts game by any chance?
Dude, I don't know. I think the biggest thing stopping them from starting the last movie was the lawsuit that his new company has with Gainax, even though it's kind of a Gainax company.
Oh, Jesus.
It was something over royalties.
I didn't even know Gainax still existed.
Yeah, it's basically the same company except without that dude. He split off into another company mostly to work on Godzilla. And then stayed like that, I think. I don't know. I can't keep track of it. Alright, you guys ready?
Yes. Hit him.
Got the black lung pop.
Oh my god, I made that joke the other day and everyone started laughing. I was like, thank you, so many people got that.
Merman.
Yeah, no, because there's a dude's name on the board called Merman. I was like, I'm a merman. And they're like, what are you talking about? Got the black lung pop. I think they were just laughing at me entertaining the shit out of myself.
Oh god, so good.
you up there prancing around the damn wiener hanging out? Oh fuck.
Alright, you guys ready?
Oh, whatever. Alright.
As ready as you're gonna be. Alright, starting in 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to another episode of That Video Game Podcast. I'm your host Boston, and joining me as always is Knobs.
Holla.
And
Oh
Moonpier.
my god, what was that?
Hello.
Starting the show with Showstopper. I don't really have any business stuff here to talk about. This is kind of the last week that we're gonna. It was a smart lamp, smart LED smart bulb. Naturally,
I don't know where that came from.
This is the last week for Castlevania Symphony of the Night. It's not super long, even if you haven't played it before. So you can bang that out in about 10 hours. You should go play it. We'll be recording that next weekend.
Yup.
Knobs, what have you been playing this past week?
Game's awesome.
It is.
Alright, so we had Monday Night Battlefield, Battlefield 1. It went kind of okay. I mean, no one's as good as, Sergeant Slaughter, Jimbo Jangles over there, but it's
that's now on EA Access, right?
Yes, it is.
Go pick it up.
I don't know who in our group has EA Access, but I've said it before on the show and I'll say it again. Well worth the $30 a year.
Oh, that's cheap.
Well, hey, don't be shy. Come join us. We had, what was it, Mr. Awesome, I think, joined us for the first week.
Yes, he did. He sent me a message after my, shall we say, my whining last week about being the only one not in a squad with friends because you guys all got in. And then I was like, oh, I'm over here by myself.
You know what? That's what happens when you're late.
I know. I understand and appreciate that fact, having been usually the early person. But he sent me a message last week saying if you need anybody, give us, send me a message like, dude, just jump in. We'll have space.
Yeah.
There's always space.
No,
So,
it's awesome when we have at least 2 squads rolling, and then it's a lot of fun, especially if we're on other sides.
Yes, because then it becomes even more fun when you get, for example, this week, I think it was Mr. Awesome and Duffman trying to chase down me and Jimbo Jangles, who were both using that rifle to kill you guys, and there was a bit of a back and forth war going on.
Oh my god, yeah, and then there was this other, what the hell is it called?
The South Park Jesus.
The South Park Jesus people, where, holy crap, like, they were slaughtering the entire game, and there were dudes on both sides of the fence.
Yep. They were on both teams, and it was a case of anytime you got killed, it felt like 2 out of the 3 times, it was one of their little South Park Jesus pictures that popped up in the corner.
Oh, it was unreal. I think one dude peeled me 14 times in one round.
Oh my god.
Like, no joke. Like, this same dude. No matter where I was, this guy would hunt me down. And, man, when you get that little leaderboard between the 2 people.
Sorry, in chat, Jimbo Jangles writes they were Jesus Team 6.
Oh my god.
Good stuff.
Yes, they were brutal. But, we had our own John Rambo on our side, so I'm sure he made up for some points of it. So I think him and Scott were just posted up, and Scott was just feeding them ammo or health or something the whole time. And those 2 were almost at the top of the leaderboard. What was it, last week we got top of the squad, not this week?
Yeah, that was last week.
Yeah, because we ran into Jesus Team 6.
Yeah, I have a screenshot of that, which I might make the new club background on the Xbox.
That was pretty awesome. But yeah, I mean, finally got my sniper up to level 2. I need to get to level 3 so I can get the gun that actually hits hard enough to put you down in a shot.
It's really good. It's really, really good.
Did you get it?
Oh yeah, that's
I hate it so much.
When we all went in for that one last round, when we shouldn't have done it, but we all agreed we'd do one more round. I think Jimbo got pumped over to my team, so it was like me, Jimbo, and I think it was Agent, all like 3-man squadding together, and then you guys it was like you were awesome and everybody else were on the opposite team, so it was just me and Jimbo posting up in this house, shooting everybody.
Well, that last round, I think I was like 14 and like 28, and that was the time that dude killed me 14 times, and I was oh my god, I was demoralized. Like, it was just the worst.
Just tap right out after that one.
Yeah. Oh, all right. I played a metric F ton of Marvel Puzzle Quest this week again.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I think I dropped another $50.
Ha! That explains where my 7 command points came from then.
The Alliance appreciates it.
Well, yeah, because I literally spent all those coins on character slots.
Yeah.
Yep.
How many slots do you have now?
56.
Wow.
Oh wow.
56, and like I'm struggling to keep the last 3 open just for good cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got that. I got a bunch more Thanos tokens, so I can finally get him upgraded a little bit. I champed Ms. Marvel and Dakin, and I'm on my way to champ my Dark Adventures Bullseye. 'Cause apparently I talk about him all the time. my boy. But yeah, so that's been going well. I'm able to get myself through a bunch of Deadpool dailies. I didn't try the extreme one this week because my Mordo's only at level, like the base level, and he's just not strong enough
level
to take on
70 or whatever.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I got my first champ as well. 2-star Thor. Yay!
Nice.
Oh, you and your golden locks. Whatever.
hey man, his skills do that generate certain color thing, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah, he's really good.
I should probably read what some of these do more than.
Well, there's just so many characters. That's the hard part.
Well, it's so much hard to keep. It's so hard to keep track of it. Yeah, I've just kind of figured out how to milk Vulture's kind of skills a little bit. So once I drop a tile down, I'll just send him airborne, and if I have enough blue built up, he'll swoop in, do his damage everyone attack, and then go back airborne, and then come down with the one fell swoop.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
like, this is the coolest thing in the world. Now that black skill is actually useless or useful instead of just him being out of the room for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And man, Iceman is a pain to fight in that game.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I ran into him the other day, and he's rough.
Dude, he froze he froze 3 of my guys for 4 turns, and I'm like, man,
well, I'm dead.
Yep.
I can't handle this.
Like, speaking of pains in the backside to fight, though, these monsters in this current event with their let's just have one shield thing and stack it to ridiculous degrees.
Yup.
Oh,
I tapped out of this one early because I set my clearance level too high. I'm like, I can fight level 200 guys. No, not with that shield.
Yep.
It's blocking like 5,000 damage. It's like, okay, I made a mistake. I'm tapping out of this one.
Yeah, it's frustrating when you're only hitting for one point. You're like, this isn't gonna work.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that game's great. Let's keep the alliance rolling.
Yeah.
Yup.
Before I talk about my last game, I played some analog darts this weekend.
Okay.
I'm a good darter. I'm just throwing it out there.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. I'm good at throwing darts.
Yeah.
Like,
you got that flick.
well,
He's got the reach.
Everyone complains that I have an unfair advantage.
That sounds wrong.
I still throw the same. Like I got like a 6-inch little toss.
It's not like you're Inspector Gadget, and it's like
it's not like I'm leaking out and just like not doing that little toss, but you talk about a people that being demoralized playing a game against me. It's darts. Because I have a very specific way I attack a board when we're playing cricket. Like I go 15, 16, 17, 19, 18, 20, and then the court. There was like I could like 15 is the worst number for me to throw. Like, and I threw. It had to have been 5 turns, and I didn't hit 115, and I was losing my mind. As soon as I got that cleared, I crushed them. Like it was like they had everything cleared except for 18 and bullseye, and my partner had cleared off a couple of the other boards. Like I threw like a trip 17, trip 16. And then 118, and then my other guy had everything else cleared out. To finish the game, like we had 118 and bullseye was open. So I threw 118, 2 double bulls, and closed the game out. And they just lost their minds.
Drop the dart, walk away.
Well, it was the same thing. Like, and granted, like I was pretty sauced at that point, and so was my partner. Like I couldn't even believe he could see the board. He was like it's rolling. It's like 2:30 in the morning, and we're in this garage just throwing darts all night. And it was like we were playing 5-0. Like that game, we played 5-1. Like we got down to 28, and they're like, "Okay, all you need is a double 14." He's like, "Which one is it?" And they're like, the other guy, and the other 2 other guys like, "It's this one right here." And he just goes, "Okay, think, win the game, just one dart." And the other one, man, like I almost knocked this. I almost cleared us out from 104. Like I threw a trip 20, a trip 20, a 4, and I just missed the double 20 to get out.
Oh man!
Like it just missed and put us down to 20. So when we had a double 10, I got us out in the next turn. But man, darts are fun.
Yeah.
I forgot how much I enjoyed throwing darts. Like I had to go to the dart store because I had Robin Hooded one of my darts. That's when you throw a dart into the other dart, so they're like stuck in like 2 darts long. So I had to replace
that's your
the
real
stem
advantage. Long darts.
Yeah, long darts. Yeah, that's it. I'm throwing 2 darts at once.
Long darts. TM.
I don't know. Does that? I mean, we got in this big argument. Does that count as the same dart that the original dart hits at that point? Because it's in the same line.
If the cheese connects the nachos, it's just one nacho.
It's a nacho.
It was the lug nut.
Saving Silverman. Kamehameha. Oh, I love that movie. But anyway, darts are awesome, and I have a good time. And I really like throwing darts.
Can't go wrong.
I almost want to reset up my dartboard so I can practice a little bit.
Yeah.
So I could really give these children nightmares.
Yeah.
But last game I played this week was Injustice 2, thanks to Jimbo Jangles. I'm pretty sure I hate everyone in this game.
From a story mode perspective or a playing as them perspective?
Flip a coin, they all suck.
Yeah.
So far, the only saving grace that I have, the only character that I think has been fun to play has been Blue Beetle. Surprisingly well.
Okay.
I had no, honestly, I know very little about DC other than the Injustice realm worth of stuff in the comic books and whatnot. Like, I hate Superman. Supergirl is the worst. Oh my god, her character. Oliver Queen, the Green Arrow. Oh my god. And if Harley Quinn opens up her mouth one more time, I am literally going to shove the darts that I love playing into my ear holes.
I've never liked Harley Quinn. No, that's wrong. In the cartoon, she was fine.
Right, because that character needs to have the right setting for that character to make sense. This is just, it's so obnoxious.
Yeah.
It's probably the way Tiny Tina graded on you, like, so bad.
Yeah.
This is like 100 times worse.
I wonder if it's the same voice actor.
What you call it? Yeah, like the Flash sucks. As a character in this, only to be done up by Hal Jordan. The Green Lantern might be the worst character I've ever come. Like, it's just.
Here's my biggest question about this game is, do you agree with all of the quote-unquote controversy about Mr. Freeze not being in it and Captain Cold being in it instead, and one of his alternate costumes being a Mr. Freeze costume?
What are you talking about? Like, no, like, I came across Captain Cold, I'm like, oh, whatever. It's Sub-Zero.
Captain Cold is he's the Green Arrow version of Mr. Freeze, but Mr. Freeze isn't in the game, Captain Cold is. But if one of Captain Cold's alternate costumes is a Mr. Freeze costume.
He'll be a DLC. Whatever.
There was legitimate beef thrown about the fact that Freeze wasn't in it, but Captain Cold was.
Wait, Alan Tudyk is Green Arrow? That's weird.
Oh, whatchamacallit? I think
Steve Bloom is Green Lantern.
Steve Bloom is Green Lantern, and it is horrendous.
Tara Strong is Harley Quinn. Huh. I like her stuff.
No, like, I get the voice, but the writing is just horrible.
She has to be a hard character to write for.
Yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, her saying Bats and Mr. J and just whatever. Like, I'm just...
checking all the checkboxes.
I'm so done with this thing at this point. I mean, like, I'm going to finish it.
Yeah.
And then I'm about done with this thing because, like, I hit the 50% mark, and I'm like, I don't know how much more of this I could take.
Do you like the fighting?
Gorilla Grodd is the worst. No, I hate this fighting in this game.
How is it different from Mortal Kombat? Because on the exterior, it seemed pretty similar.
Well, it throws you in, like, all those fights, and you really don't know what. So you're spending, like, the first round trying to figure out what they do.
Oh, in the story mode?
Yeah, in the story mode. Like, there's no real... I'm not gonna say tutorial. Like, the tutorial was horrendous, too.
Oh, really?
Like some of the combo thresholds are really, like, way too tight for that style of game. Whatchamacallit? Catwoman is pretty okay to play, but Blue Beetle is where it's at. Like, he's great.
Oddly enough.
Damien might be the worst character in the world.
He's always been.
He is a steaming pile in this game. Like, I just, man, why would I have to kill... Why was Nightwing dead and this one survived?
Yeah.
Like, he's... It's bad.
Which Damien is it? Is it Damien Robin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just like, oh, I'm so mad at my dad. Like, yeah, you guys look up to him, but he'll let you down. I'm like...
Yeah, we all grew up in the 90s. Calm down.
Mm-hmm. He's the Damien like, from the Injustice books.
Here's a guitar. Go start an emo band. I've had enough of you.
Yeah, he was the biggest disappointment in the season 1 of the Injustice comics, was seeing Damien and how, like you said, how emo and just so angry he was all the time. It's like, I get it, but chill.
No, I mean, so he's in this game and he slices Zaz's throat, like right in front of Batman. Like, it was supposed to be this amazing scene. It's like, no, you're just a D-bag, man.
See, Dad, didn't make you proud?
Like, no wonder your dad doesn't like you. You're a douche.
Thanks, Bat Dad. Thanks, Padre.
Whoever's voice acting Brainiac is awesome, by the way.
Oh,
like, he's been really good. But yeah, man, Superman's cousin, Farrell, whatever her name is, it's just
God,
she's the worst.
I hate Superman so much.
So it's Black Adam and Wonder Woman have her hidden in Themyscira. I think that's it.
That's right. That's where Wonder Woman's from.
They have her hidden away, like, as another one, like, and all of a sudden it turns into Brainiac's, like, Black Widow. I got red in my ledger. I got to kill the Kryptons. Like, what? Why?
This hurts me so badly.
Oh my god!
here's the important Brainiac question: is it Brainiac 1, 2, or 3? I'm just kidding. Don't answer that. Nobody cares.
It's not MODOK. That's the important part.
Yes.
But MODOK's got the swift kicks.
MODOK's cool, man.
MODOK's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm not having any fun with this at all. But I appreciate Jimbo for sending it to me so I could have this horrendous time playing this game.
Yeah. I'm surprised. I'm surprised you don't like it after liking Mortal Kombat 9 and 10, but it sounds like it's a little bit different.
I did not like MK10. I really love 9.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like it's a little bit different in a lot of different ways. There's sort of not... Now that you're reminding me that you didn't like 10, it's sort of the same way between 9 and 10, where it's like, it's different enough that I don't like it. Like, it's not clicking with you.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's the same way the first Injustice game didn't click with me.
Yeah.
And, like I'm at the point, so it's like halfway through the story mode here, it gets to the point, Batman shows up and all the heroes are all there. And they have this moment where all of a sudden Batman just releases Superman again, and you're like, alright. So, didn't see this coming, because Brainiac's here and he's a bigger threat than Superman. And then they have this moment where they're all standing around this one table and Superman's like, I'm surprised you kept it. And he pulls the tablecloth off it and it's the old Justice League round table. And then Bruce is a total...
so fan service.
So Bruce is a total D about it, being like, I didn't realize it was still there. Like...
I'm not... So Batman in this is literally the Lego Batman, where it's like, I don't feel anything. I mean, I didn't keep it for you. Just stupid. Shut up.
I wish that one of you guys were playing this too, just so you could realize like how horrible this is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it also has the fact that you really don't like DC. None of us really like DC, but I mean throwing all that lore at you from DC in this game in the story mode is just gonna push you further away.
But that's the funniest thing about it to me, though, is like the thing from DC that I've loved the most in recent memory is the Injustice comics.
I agree 1,000%.
Yeah.
Because those comics are incredible, which
oh my god,
later.
If I gotta hear Swamp Thing and Poison Ivy talk about the green, like again, like it's I do this for the green. Like, what? Why?
Well, they have solar panels, they're composting.
It's like, yeah, like, okay, I'm in your bag. All right, so you're cool with, like, Captain Freeze, or whatever the hell his name is.
Captain Cold.
DC's so dumb.
7-Eleven Icy Jr.
Yeah, so you got him, what was it? Deadshot and...
Bringing out all the hits.
No, Bane. I like Bane's character design, so I think he looks cool. And he's got kind of got the luchador-esque aspect to him in this version. But so they're mixing all this. Scarecrow making all this like weird whatchamacallit, like all this poison and stuff. So you fight them, you blow it up. Up from the abyss comes Swamp Thing, and then starts fighting you. I'm like, dude, have you been paying attention to anything that's going on in your backyard? Like,
no, because they don't care about humans. They just want the green to live.
I was taking a nap. Brr.
Oh my god, you can always plant more trees.
Oh, that's a good call. I'll see you later. I love swamps.
Whatever. Everything's on fire. You happy now?
Nope, swamp's good.
Oh, Swamp Thing, you suck.
Anything else you played this week?
No.
Moon, what?
He sounds so defeated.
Moon, what have you played?
No, because I like those comics, but man,
they just don't do the comic thing in the game.
Well, apparently that started an Injustice 2 comic, which I haven't started reading yet. So.
Oh yeah.
We'll see how well that goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about Castlevania Symphony of the Night. and how I beat the last boss today.
Yeah.
Like about 3 hours ago. And then I did a little bit of Googling. There is 1,890 rooms in the castle.
Okay.
I have 1,889.
Time to pull up one of those maps on Google and get real close.
Yep. So, yeah, I'm literally one room and then a final boss fight, I'm assuming, again. Away from getting...
I can bet you I know where that room is. I bet it's in the Colosseum on the normal castle. There's one secret in the ceiling between two beams.
Two red brick beams that are kind of broken. Nope, already got it.
Ah, man.
I trolled this castle. So yes, fun. Yay, let's go have some fun.
It's all for the achievements.
Yes,
I bet it's going to
exactly.
have like one potion in it too.
Yeah, it won't be anything important considering I believe I've already got pretty much everything that's super overpowered.
Yeah.
I went into a room earlier and I immediately got beat up because I had all of the wrong equipment on. I made the mistake of putting the Alucard email on.
Right.
Like putting all that stuff on.
Might as well put on tissue paper.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I put that on in the reverse castle because, you know, that's a good idea. Immediately got swamped, then was like, what's going on? Checked my things, was like, oh, that's why, because I'm wearing the wrong stuff.
I have no defense.
Saying to my wife, look at this, look at what Boston showed me and how to break the game, and then just literally ran through the room.
Yeah.
Shield up, let's go. Bye-bye.
So good.
But yeah, I have a fair bit to say about that game, but I'm not going to talk about it a lot here because we have a dedicated episode for that, recording next week.
Yeah.
So I look forward to that because I think it's going to be an interesting discussion from someone new and two people who will die to defend every single aspect of the game.
Yes.
Wait, what? You didn't like the game?
I'm not saying I didn't like the game.
We are just diehard fans.
Mm-hmm. It's that classic thing of will you be able to admit there is any fault in the game? Which I think there are small faults. They're nothing major.
It's a 20-year-old game. There's some stuff wrong with it.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about it here. We won't get into that discussion here. This is not the time, nor the place. That time and place is next Saturday. So, I really don't want to keep talking about this game, but I really must. Fortnite. Let's talk about Fortnite.
Oh, thanks to Tom Gamer, I have a copy of Fortnite that I have yet to play.
Yes, if you feel like playing it, give me a shout, because that game is so much fun.
He will be your Sherpa.
Yes, the Sherpa chain will continue forevermore.
Wait, ask me if I want to play Fortnite. Do
you want to play Fortnite?
Maybe.
Okay. Then maybe I will Sherpa you along. I'm getting to the point now where I'm coming out of the first area and about to head into the second area. I played this on Friday night with T-Bomb and all of his friends. Like he has a Friday night Fortnite group who they all just get hammered and play Fortnite together.
Sounds alright.
Which it's actually really kind of funny because it just gets a little wild. It gets Monday Night Blue, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So
we were all playing it, and I realized I've probably played this the wrong way. It's not that there's a particularly wrong way to play it. It's just if I have been getting things and they can go in my collection book, I put them in my collection book.
Mm-hmm.
So what that means is I've got a bunch of materials from leveling up that book, which I can't use yet because it's for really high-end like leveling up of things. But I don't have the survivors or the equipment necessary to level me up past where I'm at right now because I keep just putting them in the book.
That would be the same thing I did, where it's like, yeah, I want to put stuff in the book. Let's level up the book.
Yep. So I've put myself in a point where I'm needing to do a little bit of grinding, but it's nothing that bad to be honest, because it's like literally I go into the map if I don't have anything specific I want to do. I just jump into the map and go play with others, and it'll load me into a map that's around about my level, like my gear level. And it's like, okay, go do the mission, get rewards. Hopefully the rewards are something you can use. And then I can just keep leveling things up. I hit the end of skill tree 1, which is skill tree 1 of 4 or 5, I believe. I need to do a story mission to open the next skill tree, but because I've just been playing with randoms, I now have 15 skill points saved up as well.
Oh,
So
wow.
I'm looking forward to the next skill tree opening and just unlocking everything on that path. But no, it's legitimately, it's a fun game. It is a very, very good don't think kind of game. Because so far, I haven't run into anything that's been super challenging. But one of the random games I jumped into was I think it was a tier 9 storm defense shield. Now I've just done tier 7 to give you an idea of where I am. So that's like 2 full tiers above me.
Mm-hmm.
And there were about 600 enemies coming at the base at once.
Oh my god.
So it starts simple and looks like it gets really hoardy really quickly. Including it introduces all these specialist enemy types like the screamers and the snatchers, and things are getting interesting as you get higher up, apparently. So it's been my go-to: come home from work, do my Isaac run, load up Fortnite, have 2 or 3 missions, go to bed. Because it's at that point where I don't have to think about it, and literally I'm just enjoying running around and destroying buildings and materials and everything else that's along with it.
Shooting some zombies.
Yeah, exactly. Like, even with randoms now, it's gotten fine because I just go in and it's like, okay, what's the group feel like? Does it feel like a quick mission group, or does it feel like a resource group? And then that can immediately allow me to know what I want to do. If it's a resource group, it's like, yeah, I can go around and find everything. If it's not, then we can just focus on the missions. But Fortnite I'm enjoying it a lot. And I wish it didn't come out because it has stolen my Warframe buddies from me in T-Bomb and potentially one of the other T-Bomb Friday night groups. Because now everybody's just like, Fortnite's so good, but Warframe's so good, but Fortnite right now. We can play Warframe later.
Warframe will always be there.
It will. My last game this week is the new Games with Gold game, which I have had pinned on my dashboard as I want to buy this game for about 2 years, and it came Games with Gold, so yay, I get it. It's Slime Rancher.
Oh, I want to play this game.
Is possibly one of the cutest farm-type games I have ever played. You don't grow crops, well, you can, but that's just food for the slimes. You run around with a vacuum gun. You suck up slimes, you trap them in little cages, and then you sell their poop. So it's literally a poop market.
Great.
You feed them, they poop, you take the poop, you sell the poop for, I believe it's called ploop. So it's the ploop market. So you sell the ploop on the ploop market, and it will rise and fall in price like a stock exchange.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Live and die by the ploop.
Yes. You can upgrade and upgrade the cages that you keep them in. Like, you can increase the height of the walls, because if you put too many in, then these cute little pink slimes will just start climbing over each other.
Oh, I thought they were going to like form into Voltron and bust out.
They form into like a little pyramid in the corner and they just hop over the edge one by one.
By our powers combined.
I am right leg.
Yes. Probably
form of water.
Probably my favorite thing about it though is it's also got a little Pokemon mixed in, because you start with pink slimes, but then you can get blue slimes, and then if you feed the pink slimes the blue slimes ploop, they evolve into a pink blue slime hybrid.
It's getting a little gross.
Mm-hmm. And then there's cat slimes called tabby slimes who've got little cat ears, and basically for every different type of slime you can crossbreed them by feeding them different types of slimes ploop.
Okay.
I'm saying ploop a lot.
This is more involved than I was thinking.
Yes. I'm scratching the surface of it right now. I've played about 2 or 3 hours. It seems really, really cool. Like, nice. It runs nice and fast. It controls really well. It's got that upgrade market, but it's not as deep as something like Stardew Valley, where you go in and you know you're going to spend the next year trying to play this game.
Right.
It feels very much more like a light version of that, except instead of crops and plants, it's slimes and ploops.
Yeah.
But I'm enjoying it so far. You get monsters showing up and things like that, so we shall see how it goes from there. But I'm genuinely enjoying it so far, and I'm looking forward to going and vacuuming up more slimes and ploops and apples and carrots. But yeah, that's all I've been playing. Over to you, Boston. Tell me about these 2 games.
I finished Nier Automata.
Ooh.
I got probably 10 or 11 endings. Most of the other ones really aren't worth writing home about. Most of them are kind of quote-unquote bad endings, where it's like, hey, you left the battle, everybody died. Good job. Credits.
Oh, wow.
They're real quick, like, one of my favorite ones, it's not a spoiler, one of my favorite ones is you need to self-destruct in the bunker, which blows the bunker up. And it said, like, well, you did a really dumb thing and you killed everyone, but from Earth it sure looked good. Credits done. Man, Nier Automata is, in the best ways, is a really singular experience. I don't know if I've played a game like this before. I really wish I'd played the first Nier, because there's some stuff that connects into this one, based on my thin knowledge of the previous one. Nothing that will stop anybody from playing it, but man, once you hit ending B, the rest of that game is really great and really sad and incredible. Just it runs downhill the whole time, and it's a hell of a ride, and it does some really clever stuff near the end of that game that I don't want to spoil, but very few games do character switching as cleverly and as smoothly as this game does, in a way that really pays off in a cool way. I want to talk more about Nier Automata, but everything I have to say is a horrible spoiler that I don't want to talk about, because I want people to go play it.
Mm-hmm. It's a hard game to talk about.
Yeah, and it's a hard game to talk about, and it's an easy game to spoil, which is sort of terrible.
Shockingly, I think I don't. Did I spoil anything for you?
About 2 of the endings. Yeah,
I did.
like ending E. Yeah, but ending E is not. The very final end of the game isn't really what you're working towards. Ending C and D are kind of.
Oh, yeah, because I was so mad.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Ending C and D are kind of... A and B are kind of 2 sides of a coin. C and D are kind of 2 other sides of the coin. And then E sort of puts a bow on the whole thing and then gives you an epilogue. Which I think was handled really well. Nier Automata is fantastic. It took me... I cleared like 95% of the side quests, and it took me 40 hours. And I played on easy, which is, truthfully, it's one of the easiest games I've run into in a really long time. That game on easy difficulty. I would recommend, if anyone doesn't have a ton of time, number 1, go play Nier Automata. It's incredible. Number 2, if you just want to get the story, just play it on easy. Even if you don't turn the automatic attacking and dodging stuff on, easy makes that game really fun, because you can just breeze right through it. And you just get the story bits, and you get all the good stuff. I will have to see how I feel about Nier Automata when December rolls around and we start coming up with top 10 lists. As of right now, it's not my number 1. Just from a knee-jerk reaction, but that's just because 2017 has been miserable with amazing games. I've like 7 games I've finished this year, and all of them are incredible. All for very different reasons. So, go play Nier Automata. It's really great. In ways that I wish I could talk about.
I thought the character switch between B and C was phenomenal.
Yep.
I thought that was completely unexpected, especially how that cold opening came in with the world and whatnot.
Yeah, Nier Automata has incredibly great title cards. Like, you basically get 4 of them throughout the game, and each one of them is almost a different view of the same scene, and all of them are like, oh, okay, cool. Oh, well, okay.
But I thought the one for your third playthrough was, I think, the best.
Yeah, that's my favorite. Man. And that soundtrack. Whew, man. I think it's hot. The sound producer wrote a blog post recently where, so for anyone that hasn't played it, there's the standard soundtrack, and then when you go and you play the hacking minigame, it plays an 8-bit version of the song you're hearing. Basically, when you dive into hacking, it sort of chiptunes it up. They do that on the fly.
That's really cool.
There's a crazy programming method they did to generate that soundtrack on the fly, and it's so good. I'm not going to keep talking about Nier Automata because I'm really worried I'm going to spoil something. Go play it. It's fantastic. I started and finished Telltale Batman Season 1.
Wow.
Woo! You finished it. Nice.
It's only like 6 hours across all of them. It's a shame that, ironically, Telltale Batman's worst stuff is Episode 1 and Episode 5. The bookends of this game, the beginning of Telltale Batman is really bad. It's the QuickTime events that are at the beginning. Most of the rest of the game, QuickTime events are great, and they feel very satisfying. Like, the choreography at the beginning is all off. Your fight with Catwoman just doesn't feel good.
That's a bad one.
The dialogue is not great, but when that game gets deeper into Episode 1, it starts picking up, and then by the time you get to the end of Episode 3, you're like, okay, this is good. The what? Like, there's so much stuff that happens in Episodes 3 and 4 that I would love to talk about because it would make somebody play the game, but it would spoil the best parts of Telltale Batman. It reminds me a lot of, like, Walking Dead Season 1, where, you know, the gunshot happens, and you're just like, you the what? What just, wait, what? And, like, there's that moment in one of these episodes, and it's just like, okay, right, Telltale games are still really good.
Yeah.
That one was a surprise. I did not expect that to be as good as it did, especially in the twist it throws at you at the end of the closing of Episode 3.
Yeah.
And you're just like, wow.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
I think I was pretty disappointed with how the game...
It ends flat.
Ends? Yeah, it ends super flat, because my wife was watching me play, and she's like, this doesn't seem good. And I was like, yeah, the rest of it has been really good, but I'm expecting there to be a payoff. There was a little bit of a payoff, but you kind of saw it coming. But it's a positive kind of saw it coming, where it's like, oh, I hope this thing happens. Oh, good, okay, it will. I sort of... This is gonna sound weird. This is one game where I wish they would have focused less on Batman being a detective. Because all I wanted in this was... This is gonna sound weird. All I wanted was story and QuickTime events. Which is usually not what you want out of games, but they had this system where you're investigating a crime scene.
And you're matching up parts.
Yeah, like you're walking around a room and you look at something and Batman goes, someone got killed here. It's like, I know, because their eyes are missing and there's blood everywhere. And then it's like, there's a syringe and, you know, there's a impact point in their neck. I wonder what could have caused that. And it's like, dude, it's the syringe like 6 feet over there. You go look at the syringe, it's like, has the drugs in it. I wonder what it was used for. And it's like...
For administering the drugs.
Yeah, and it's like, you link the two together, and he's like, I bet it was for administering the drugs in her neck. That's what killed her. And it's like, oh my god. World's greatest detective is stupid.
That scene in the murder scene where you find the kid in the closet.
Yeah.
That whole area was amazing.
Yeah, that stuff was really good, but like, the majority of the time, and... The thing that I'm getting tired of Telltale games doing, number one, fix your engine. We always have to say that.
Yeah.
My problem with the engine is I'm playing on PS4 Pro. A lot of times it was 60 frames and looks really good. And then the camera angle would change and it's 25. And it's just like, what?
Yep.
But that's a bit of beating a dead horse at this point. The other stuff that I really hate that Telltale games are doing now is basically... you're going into an area, you know, you and Alfred are talking outside of a park, and you're going to go into the park to go talk to someone. And then it cuts to you needing to push the left stick to walk forward.
Yep.
You literally walk 3 steps, and then there's a cutscene. Don't make me do that. You autosave. That's not a chance for me to manually save. I can't do that. Just keep going. This is only an hour. You don't need to pad it. Overall, though, I really liked it. I liked that it posed a lot of questions about the Wayne legacy and what that really means. And that's something I haven't really seen in a lot of Batman stuff. You know, usually the Waynes are treated as these Gotham's golden children. And to see that turned on its head a little bit, I thought was really good. Knobs said it right originally, saying that it's a game that focuses way more on Bruce Wayne than it does Batman, and I think that worked so well for this game. Because I think Bruce Wayne coming to grips with everything in the story and coming to grips with him as Batman is way more interesting than you just being Batman the whole time.
Well,
Yeah.
especially the interaction between him and Oswald was amazing.
Yeah.
Like, they actually made Oswald a legitimate threat of a character.
On multiple fronts.
Yes.
And I thought that was really great. I bought the season for about $10. And I would have been pretty happy spending $20 on it for, you know, a 7-hour experience. And I'm really excited for season 2, which I know just came out. The first episode.
Yeah, I haven't played it yet, so I don't know.
Season pass
no
for that
opinions
is
yet.
$25. I'm gonna hold off on that because normally when those games come out, they have a lot of hiccups that get ironed out over time. So I'm gonna wait for that to happen. But that was way better than I thought it was going to be. My favorite still is Tales from the Borderlands. Like this didn't come close to beating that. You know, that's the top of the mountain. But I think when you look at Telltale's games, Batman Season 1 is definitely one of their better offerings. It's outstanding. Even if you don't like Batman, I think this would still be a recommendation. And last but not least, props to Jimbo Jangles. He sent me a copy of Mass Effect Andromeda a couple months ago. It has finally bubbled up on my pile of shame. I played the incredibly long intro mission, and now I'm a Pathfinder, and now I'm on Nexus, and I still can't save, so I'm hoping the autosave has saved me.
Well, you still can't save.
No, I'm still in a mission, apparently. I don't know.
That's weird.
I don't know, man.
How tired are you hearing Pathfinder already?
I'm pretty tired of it, Pathfinder.
Yeah.
Also, I was already super tired of the main character's dad by the time he bit it.
Spoilers.
Literally
Oh,
the first 30 minutes.
I know.
I was really hoping he was going to bite it because that dude was a D.
He really was.
Yeah. It seems good. It's still the thing that's I like the increased the increased movement. You got the jump pack and you got the dashing forward air dash pack. Shooting feels good. Movement still feels like a Mass Effect game. Still feels like a BioWare game where it's really not as snappy as I would like it to be.
A little bit swimmy at times, yeah.
Yeah, and it's not even like the stopping while you're moving thing, you know, where you let go of the stick and there's a couple more steps. It's a lot of stuff where it's like, I'm going to turn right, so you sort of take this wide turn to go right, you take this wide turn to go left. That's just BioWare stuff. You know, I'll be over it in about another hour. So far, it seems good. I'm playing version 1.10, so I think this is the 10th giant patch that's come out. It's largely a smooth experience. Obviously, there are no more weird animation stuff. I have run into no issues as of so far, so things seem good so far. And I'm sort of glad I waited until this point, because it seems like the large and small issues have been ironed out at this point.
Yeah, I really need to get back to that game.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how much I'm gonna do in that, because I still have a whole ton of stuff in my pile of shame, and I can only play like 2 to 3 hours a day. So I'm probably gonna do, mostly just the main story stuff and loyalty missions, and then whatever looks cool for side missions. But I'm not really gonna have the time to scour every planet. And that doesn't really sound like fun to me right now. Also, I think they added another difficulty, narrative. I don't remember.
Yep, that sounds new.
Yeah, it's basically you're an unstoppable walking death tank, and you just want to see the story.
Yeah, they did that in 3 as well. They had that in 3 from the get-go. They had the narrative difficulty, because in 3 they renamed all the difficulties weird things, like narrative shooter type and...
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, I appreciate... I'm not playing that difficulty. I'm playing easy, because I just want to shoot a bunch of aliens in the face. And I don't care if lightning is going to strike me or not. But I appreciate that they put something in there to just say, like, hey, do you want to make a bunch of choices and sleep with a bunch of aliens and shoot a bunch of other aliens in the face? Like, just pick narrative. That'll work.
Yeah.
So yeah, it seems good so far. It feels like a Mass Effect game, sort of for better or for worse. I really wish that intro mission was about half as long, because that was insufferably long. But it's setting up a bunch of stuff, and it's teaching you how to explore planets. So it's understandable, but
I liked it. I'll defend that game.
Yeah. I'm enjoying it. It's just I wanted to have like a really directed experience for the tutorial. Dog staring at you with his mouth open. I just wanted a pretty directed experience, and then like dump me on the Nexus, and then the second mission you can put me on a more open planet. But I get what they were going for. But that game also looked great. Frostbite is still a great engine.
Yeah. I love that engine.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to really sinking my teeth into that. That's going to be my current big game I'm playing, and I have 16 days to finish that until Yakuza Kiwami comes out. So I really need to get to it.
I say, 2-3 hours a day?
Yeah.
2 16s, 32. You can do it.
Yeah. If anything, I'll just push it down to narrative and blow through it. Yeah. But that's all I'm playing this week, so let's take a break.
Woo.
Scribble. Oh. Can I open this window again?
Give me air.
Every time I start recording, someone starts running a weed whacker, like the next house over.
Oh, yeah. Check out that Sweet Faith shirt.
Nice.
It does have red in it as well.
Oh, Knob, speaking of Nier Automata, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, the mobile game, is running as like the day after I finished it, Nier Automata event started there.
Really?
Yeah, where you can recruit 9S and 2B and A2 and 210.
I'm sorry, I think A2 might have been my favorite character in that game.
Yeah, me too.
I like that whole time, like, because when she shows up in the first couple minutes, she's like, "Who is this chick?"
Yeah, she looks super cool. I love Nier Automata. I'm trying to figure out a way to play the previous Nier, because I think I would really like that too, and I don't think it's as long. Let me look up on how long to play.
I think I have the first one. I just never played it.
Main story plus extra 34 hours. It's about the same as Nier Automata.
Yeah, Jimbo, I missed it while I was talking about it, but you were talking about the Castlevania music. I did enjoy listening to the Castlevania music. However, I have played Castlevania games since, so most of those pieces of music in Symphony, I have heard better renditions of since.
Yeah, like the more modern ones from HD.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's talking. Wait, the CD game. Yeah, I like the CD. Man, track 15 and 16 are long.
Oh, really?
And then, like, I kind of drifted. It's a lot like. It sounds a lot like Guilty Gear Comes Alive CD.
Yeah.
It's that type of hair rock.
Right. That's promising.
And then it then jumps into Yoshi's Island at that point, and I'm like, all right, I guess it's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it hasn't left my CD player since I got it. So it's just kind of throwing in loop.
I cut our first news story because we have about 300 releases for the first time this year. So.
Oh jeez.
I don't want to. You're hurt. I don't want to.
This should definitely taste blue. This isn't banana split. This is blue.
Blue something.
Mm-hmm.
Blue Swede.
Oh, keep sucking on the pipe.
Fucking mislabeling my goddamn vape juices.
Oh my god. Oh, man, I really want to get out of these pants.
Take off the bra, bless the nips.
I'm gonna switch to something more comfortable. I need to get out. It's still golf shit. Oh.
I've retreated into darkness, apparently.
Whereas I came forth into the light.
Let me fill your dark soul with light.
No, in this case, it's just let me fill your dark soul with the air coming from the fan.
Yeah. Congratulations, Soulman, for hitting level 40.
Huh? Level 40.
I think he's still playing Destiny. Or Final Fantasy 12. I don't know which one. I'm gonna look up Soulman on 3. PlayStation. I'm gonna look him up on Destiny status.
Don't bother looking him up on fucking on the Xbox because motherfucker appears offline constantly.
He says Destiny's weird, Boston. Yeah, Destiny's real weird. I love it.
No time for a cup of soul, man. Cuppa comes afterwards. Get my shit ready for work tomorrow. Make myself a cup of tea and enjoy maybe an hour or two of trolling for one fucking room.
Alright, so let's look at the gear he's using. An answering cord. Nice. That's good. Blue stuff, yeah. Nice armor shader.
Oh, so much better. Stretchy pants.
Oh yeah, I do this shit in my gym jams.
I'm just wearing shorts. It's too hot.
I don't know what that pattern's called.
Yeah, I see your flannel.
There you go.
Boston, you're hitting that PC beta for Destiny 2. No, my PC sucks. I have an NVIDIA GTX 760. So it will not come close to running that. I'm almost sure. I should try it just to see if I can play it on the lowest settings. Have it look like a PS2 game. Alright, I'm ready for this next segment whenever you gents are. What time is it? 3:45. Alright.
Yep, ready when you are.
Blink, 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 blink. Blink. As Knobs dies really quickly.
Alright, I'm struggling.
I also like that the Restream chat software is showing James's text all separated like this. It doesn't look like that on YouTube channel. I don't know what the hell it's doing. Oh god. Good times. Yay software.
Yay. I was just about to say yay technology.
Yeah, god. But man, at least we look good on YouTube.
Do we?
Yeah, the YouTube stream of
Stream
this
quality
is
is really good.
Can you see my progressive tan from it's white to
as it gets further from the hat?
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't even a good day to wear my big hat today, but I didn't.
Nice, James.
Oh boy. Awesome. Yeah, so Moon, I don't know when the fuck am I going to be able to get out to you.
Well, it's not this weekend, clearly. It's not next weekend, obviously.
Yeah.
The weekend after? Who knows?
Maybe. I don't know what I mean. Like I knew I had the outing this weekend, which we did horribly at.
Wow, it's literally whenever you get a chance, dude. Just let us know if it's going to be September the 9th weekend, because like I said, that's mine and Jess's 1-year wedding anniversary.
Oh, you don't want me to crash that one?
Probably not, no.
No, you have to jump out of the cake.
I'll hang out with the bartender. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the funny thing. Jess is working on a Saturday now, so I'm going to leave here and go meet her on the day of our anniversary so we can go and have a meal at the place where we had our reception.
Nice.
Which is a British pub.
Even better.
Thirsty Frog or something.
Hungry Toad.
The Sticky Wicket?
But no, we've got like...
really just corrected me on that.
We're actually debating, because we've got a great photo of me and Jess shoving cake in each other's face, and there's Ben in the background just like, oh jeez, what did I get myself into? Kind of look on his face, and we're debating just fucking printing out a copy of that and giving it to him if he's still there.
Was Ben in that picture where I was yelling at that kid?
No, he wasn't. Well, we do have that photo printed downstairs in one of the photo racks.
Have you seen that picture?
I don't think so.
It's fucking great. I think I posted it on Twitter a while ago. It's just so funny. Knobs drunk off his fucking face, telling off a kid, telling him not to get a haircut, basically.
I haven't had a haircut since.
You're living by your own words.
I haven't. I was so upset with that haircut. It was unmanageable.
It's hilarious scrolling through my fucking Twitter media now because it's just Isaac Daily screenshots.
Yeah.
Well, my Twitter feed's pretty much, hey, John started a round of golf. John finished a round of golf. John started a round of golf. John finished a round of golf.
I like seeing your scores.
Yep.
Seeing where you're playing.
Seeing that sweet golf time.
It's such a cool program. Oh my god, I am so stoked for Game of Thrones tonight.
Game of Stones.
Game of Thrones.
Throne of Stones.
I still need to watch the last 2 seasons of that.
Oh my god, what is wrong with you?
No, I mean like as a person. Explain yourself.
Just a general swath of a question.
I forgot about that fucking photo.
Oh yeah.
That's the cat that was on the stream earlier.
Saucy.
Yeah. Phone. Don't stop it, phone. Thank you, phone.
I'm trying to find it too. It's a Vice folder.
I'll get to it eventually.
It's that one where I am the hype shirt on. Oh, there's a video of me falling in that creek.
Wait, what?
You need to send that to Moon. Knobs tries to majestically jump over a small creek and just face plants into it.
Oh, fucking hell.
The audio on it is great too. It's like, ooh. Alright, let's see if I text that to Moon.
Wow,
here.
yeah. Knobs looking very dapper. Yelling at... When I thought... when you said kid, I was thinking like teenager.
Yep.
I didn't think you meant like
baby.
toddler.
Yep.
An actual child. But you look good,
that's
dude.
the one.
You can see my ties all shifted over, man. I was lit.
What you can't see is me and fucking Harley sitting on the other side of the booth, losing our fucking shit at how much he's telling this kid to never get a fucking haircut.
Oh, I was persistent.
Oh, by the way, that same baby is like just above my hips now.
Nice.
Saw him at July 4th with the family gathering and running around like a crazy kid, picking up everything, trying to eat everything.
Eating rocks.
Mm-hmm.
I think I already fucked this up. Alright, video. Videos? Oh, no. That's not it. Video. Why are those the only...
When you're ready, Nobs.
Give me a minute!
Get on my back, Sheila.
Okay.
Not my real dad, Phil.
Message 5.
Oh, hopefully my wife's other birthday present will arrive tomorrow.
4:47. Are you heading online? Hitting you up again in case you fell asleep.
I knew what happened.
Is passing out count as falling asleep?
Yes.
It's a form.
No.
I want to see really quick if I've got this shit.
Feel free to stream that if you want. How that hasn't ended up on Facebook, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, this is my wife's new text tone, and it's probably my favorite thing from Mass Effect Andromeda. Don't fucking start with this shit. Fucking don't give me this no apps can perform this bullshit.
Orange Spice or Earl Grey?
Is he talking about tea types?
Mm-hmm.
I hate Earl Grey. Earl Grey is what the posh people drink.
That tea's fucking tea.
No, it's not.
I've never
That's like
had
saying
orange spice.
coffee is coffee.
That sounds good.
What tea did you send me? That stuff was good.
That was just standard British blend. That was what the commoners drink.
The steel workers.
Yes.
I don't know. Like I like a nice green tea.
I sent him the cheap shit, in other words.
You know what? I like a nice oolong tea. That might be my favorite. Like the little oolong tea they give you at Chinese food in the little kettle.
I like how you say tea is tea, and then you're like, ooh, but green tea. Ooh, but oolong.
It's not like it's not like I asked for tea. Like, well, what kind of tea is it? No, I won't drink that. Zero fucks to give what tea it is.
You're not a tea connoisseur.
Is there sugar in it? No, great. Give me that.
Yeah.
No, I'll drink any tea, but Earl Grey is just... It's got a different taste.
Oh, Moon, Mike sold the fucking mini mart. What am I gonna do for coffee?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Jesus.
TVGP. Ha
Oh, Jesus. I'm assuming that was Solman, because only he's bad enough to come up with shit like that.
No, that's Jimbo Jangles.
Oh, Jimbo, you've lost all respect you gained with 32 and 2.
No,
gained
he
it
has.
with me.
I still love you, Jimbo.
All right,
Lies and
let's knock out the rest of this episode.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Welcome back, everybody. We got releases this week for August 15th, 14th, something.
They're both in the same week.
2017, StarCraft Remastered for the PC.
Boy, that looks awfully good.
It does look awesome.
They redrew that whole thing.
So I have that nice 40-inch 4K monitor at work. I am not getting any work done this winter.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know.
Well, you'll be farming Vespin gas.
Yes.
Yeah.
You must create more pylons. But it was ironic because I have a pylon next to my desk as my USB charger, and I've got Zeratul on top of my monitor.
There you go.
Thank you, Moon, for Zeratul. It looks cool.
You're
It's just
welcome.
perfect. It fits. It's like a little guy. It just fits perfectly up there. Watching me work. Agents of Mayhem for the PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One.
I really want this to be good. I want Volition to get another win.
Mhm.
According from Sean the Elitist, it is good.
Okay, well that's a huge hill to climb. So here's
It
hoping.
is.
This
I
is
don't
the
know.
same-
I don't know how high that hill is because we got in a big argument about Injustice 2 last night.
That sounds
Yeah,
about
but
right.
Injustice is a beat 'em up, and I don't trust Sean's opinion because he didn't like Dead Space.
That's fair.
Really, you didn't like Dead Space?
No, I'm
I know.
pretty sure.
It's
I
not.
just
It's
think
not a
that-
Street Fighter game, so.
Oh my god, that started the end last night. Well, he likes fighting games. Oh, great. When we were in a party with a dude named Chewy, he's like, "Well, John likes fighting games, except he likes bad ones." I was like, "Are
on.
we starting this like full barrel?" So as soon as I jump in here,
Yeah, jeez.
Cities Skylines for the PlayStation 4.
I'm sort of curious to see how a city building game is going to work on consoles, especially if this.
Yeah, it's been on the Xbox for a while, and it's been on my. Again, I pin things I want to buy in the future, but I'm curious to see how it controls before I make any solid purchasing decisions on that.
Yeah.
Nidhogg 2 for the PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One.
I was a little torn on this new art style that they came up with, but now that it's finished, it looks really good. But it's still the same game as the first one, so I think that's the important part.
Oh. Well, unless you couldn't get your physical copy, Night Trap 25th anniversary for the PC and PlayStation 4, which I will be downloading because limited run games you need a bigger window than 30 seconds to buy a game.
Yeah. Yeah, limited run games should have pressed more of that one.
Oh my god, man. I was all in for $210 to buy all the stuff.
Yeah.
Apparently you don't want my money.
Nope.
All right. Sonic Mania for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and the Switch.
I really want this to be good.
We'll see.
It looks like it could be good. It has all the right ingredients, but
How many times have we said this, that this could be good?
here's the great
Over
part.
and over again.
Sega isn't working on this one.
It
Ooh.
might be great then.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
The last Sonic game that Sega didn't work on that I'm aware of was the BioWare one, which was incredible. I love that. It was an RPG in the Sonic universe. It was fantastic.
well, this one
Those
is
things sound horrendous.
yeah. It was weird. Yeah. Sonic Mania is a famous sort of Sonic modder / historian is working on it, and it looks pretty good. I want it to be at least good. Anything
I like
beyond that is
Generations.
just a miracle.
I just want another just plain Sonic game. Come on, man.
That's what Sonic Mania looks like.
Hooray.
Like Generations.
Yeah.
All right. Undertale for the PlayStation 4 and Vita.
This will give me another chance to play this, and maybe I won't totally screw it up at the beginning.
No, you will.
No, I know what I did wrong.
Yeah, you started it.
I know what I did.
Zero Time Dilemma for the PlayStation 4.
That's not the best of the trilogy, but it wraps the whole thing up pretty nicely. So
And N++ for the PlayStation 4.
also missed Thumper on Xbox One, which I thought was out already. I'm surprised it wasn't.
I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah, I don't. Every page I have for releases says, "Hey, Thumper's coming out for Xbox One." It's like, okay. More rhythm games are good, so why not? All right, moving on to news story. Twitch rolls out a desktop app with video chat. Normally, this wouldn't be that interesting, but I think the timing is interesting because you know how Steam said, "Oh, we're going to replace." Greenlight, we're going to place all these queues for approving games with Steam Direct. Within the first couple weeks, 1,000 new games got added to Steam. which is,
Oh, wow.
to put it lightly, making a bad problem way worse.
Yeah.
I am very curious to see how soon Twitch lets you do two things. One is buy games through the desktop app. I have a feeling that's coming really quickly. And I wonder how quickly you'll be able to stream games directly from within that app. Because if they can make streaming games on PC easy like that, you don't need to download XSplit or OBS or run the NVIDIA software or anything. You can just run, sort of what you want Steam to be. Just buy a handful of good games, and then in the same software, put the game and your face on your webcam out to Twitch. If it can do that, I feel like that could be a pretty successful combination, especially as Steam continues to make the poor choices, to put it bluntly.
Yeah, that's bluntly and mildly in that case.
Yeah.
Steam, yeah. So, to be honest, especially this week, seeing all the kerfuffle about TI7, it's just like Steam doesn't care anymore. I don't think.
Yeah.
I think all they care about is anymore. It feels like is Dota.
Yeah. Which, I mean,
like,
I don't blame them. That makes them bajillions of dollars. So.
True, but still.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to questions. T-Bomb Rocks has a bunch from Discord. What's the game you're most cautiously optimistic about releasing this year? Mine would be Cuphead. I'm really hoping the extra time was worth it, but I feel I need to lower my expectations.
Probably a good idea.
That one would be up there. That's a game I would... Like Sonic Mania. That's a game I would really like to be good, but when you look at it, you're sort of like... This could either be really good, or this could be one of the year's larger bombs. There's
yeah.
It's easy to go either way.
I mean, for me personally, it's got to be Origins and Agents of Mayhem.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I have no expectation for either one of those games. The one I'm concerned about is Crackdown 3.
Yeah, that's what
that game made a lot of promises.
No, I'm cautiously optimistic about Origins and Agents of Mayhem. I'm downright skeptical about Crackdown 3.
Yeah, I really want that to be good. I think the platform needs it to be good, and they need to market it really aggressively.
I mean, to be honest, even if they don't end up having all of the destruction stuff in there, which they haven't shown since that first trailer, like, even if that's not in it, I don't care. Give me rocket boots, give me the mag grenades where I can put a landing pad and a launch pad.
Yeah.
And make sure that vehicles can interact with them, please, and I will be happy.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what they should do, just for a joke, is they should put the Halo 2 demo in it.
That'd be really great. I think for me, this is an easy choice with Destiny 2. I think that one has the most to prove, and it would be easy for Bungie to kind of release another thing like Destiny 1 and be like, yeah, that did pretty well, so here's more of it. And it's like, yeah, but that's not going to work anymore. James B. in YouTube chat says Shadow of Mordor with the microtransactions. I feel like that thing is going to bite them hard as soon as people buy that game and realize, oh wait, there's loot crates for money in there. Maybe that's not what that game needs at all.
No.
But I think the problem is, though, is stuff like that, everything's got it in now. Literally everything has it in.
And it sucks.
Rainbow Six Siege had it in. They've now implemented a loot crate system in their Project Health updates. They've now got crates that drop that you can pay real money for. For Honor has it. Gears of War has it. Every single game. Fortnite has it. But Fortnite's designed to be a free-to-play game, so that's fine.
Yeah, to me, I think there's a difference between multiplayer-focused games, like a lot of those are. I feel like that's less of an issue. I think it's more of an issue when a game is primarily single-player or single-player focused. That doesn't need to be in there. Like, that's
Dead Space
not...
3.
Yeah, like, I think that sucks.
Yeah.
That's
well, especially on a game that isn't loot-driven.
Right, like if you want to put loot in there, I think that's fine. That could work out pretty well, but then pushing you, like Forza Horizon and Forza does, where it's like, man, it'd be great if you had nicer cars in the DLC tab. It's like, I don't want, just let me play the game. Shadow of War, you want to put loot in there? Fine. Like, you'll be fighting 50 bajillion orcs. Just let stuff drop.
Yeah. Yep.
That's fine. Treat it like
that would be the way you handle it, like a Diablo style like loot drop.
Yeah, treat it like Darksiders 2 did, where we started Darksiders 2 and we're like, I don't know if loot's in there. And like 2 hours later, it's like, yep, all right, get me the purples. This is great.
I need those fat perps.
I know we're very much in the minority there, but I don't know if there's anything else this year that isn't. Yakuza Kiwami's coming out. That's sort of a known quantity. I don't know if I have anything else that's really big the rest of this year. Assassin's Creed Origins, but I've been staying radio silent on that until that comes out.
Yeah.
Read a couple reviews and sort of read that through the lens of, does that reviewer love or hate Assassin's Creed? And does that mean I should buy it or pass on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else. T-Bomb Rocks also asks, what do you guys collect that's not video game related?
Anything that comes in a steel box, apparently.
Yep. I used to have big collections of a bunch of stuff. Like I used to have figures, I used to have cards, I used to have a lot. I moved countries, so I have none of that stuff anymore.
Yeah. Funko Pop stuff, right? Or is that your wife?
Yeah, that's my wife. Yeah, she really likes her Funko Pop stuff, but I did have a bunch of collections of stuff, but like I said, I had DVDs. I had a room full of DVDs and Blu-rays and CDs, and for me, it was just a case of when you move country, that's expensive.
Yeah, that stuff just can't come with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I have those little Target things that came in little packages. I got comics up there. Oh my god, look at that stuff up on the top shelf.
Yeah.
And fun fact, people, if you think this room is bad, you ain't seen nothing.
Yeah. You haven't seen the theater. The theater.
Yes.
I think for me,
a lot of movies.
Mine, right behind me, is records. This is only like a small fraction of what I have. Now that I don't get paid for the job that I do, that has dried up. But I like collecting records a lot because I like the big art, and I like handling the records and putting the needle on it and getting the big liner notes, and it's a cool experience, and my record player is okay, so it sounds pretty good, but and I just have to buy every Nine Inch Nails vinyl that comes out because I'm a weak man.
Oh, yeah, let's see, golf tech stuff. Yeah, I do kind of collect and hoard that stuff, too.
Yeah, but all of it's so cool. Man.
It's real neat.
Yeah. He asks, also, if you could bring one anime character into a video game franchise of your choice, who would it be? Mine would be Luffy from One Piece. His stretchy arm attacks could fit almost any game.
From anime.
The robot from Fooly Cooly. Just because I think he's cool. He transforms. That'd be great.
Just for comedy's sake, the dog, I can't remember his name, but the dog from... I can't even remember the name of the anime now.
You can say Naruto?
Cowboy Bebop?
That's the one. Thank you.
Ein?
Ein.
Yes, Nine.
Corgi.
Just because he's so cute.
That is a cute dog. Oh, man. Character that I would want in a video game.
Put Guts in something. Anything.
Yeah.
Well, Guts is already in his own game.
That's true.
So
it could be more.
I can't grab that one. But he'd be awesome in Soul Calibur.
There you go. See?
Swap him out for what that other pretty boy one was.
Siegfried?
Siegfried, yeah. It's a 1-to-1 swap right there.
Yeah.
It's a 1-to-1 swap. Man. That's a tough one for me.
The large black orb from Gantz. Put that in something. Put that in Destiny. That's the travel.
Oh my god, that'd be awesome. No, you know, I just had it tip my tongue and I just lost it.
My bad.
Ooh. Captain Eisen from Bleach in anything, because he has an incredible story arc that would add a lot to any video game, I feel.
Is that guy with the black and white angular face?
No, Eisen is the one with like he looks like a cool dad professor. He's got glasses on.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's sad
correction.
that I know exactly who that is when you said cool dad professor, and I was like, oh yeah, that guy.
Yep, that's Captain Eisen. He has a story arc in that game that is absolutely incredible. In that game, in that anime. That might be one of my favorite story arcs of all time. Sorry.
I think I got it.
Okay.
Ryoko. From Tenchi.
Ryo-Oki or no,
Ryoko.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, put her in anything. Yeah.
She's awesome.
Yeah. I'll take that. T-Bomb Rocks, last question. What level or boss took you the longest amount of time that you even actually ended up beating? Mine was Melphis in Grandia 2. I was underleveled and it took me about 100 tries.
I don't know, man. That Griffin in Lost Odyssey was pretty rough.
I knew that was going to come up.
Right out of my mouth. That was
rough.
Can we also say that big yellow guy from Castlevania Symphony of the Night? I've got him this time. Nope, dead.
Yep, he's pretty bad.
I can't think of any that I really...
Oh. Why am I forgetting so many names today? I do not know. General Ram, Gears of War, the train fight on Insane was so difficult.
Just brutal.
Oh, any final boss in Ace Combat where you have to fly inside something.
Yep, thank you. Fly down a railgun. Nope, never happening. Bye-bye.
See ya. Eject. Man.
The Razgrees just can't handle it.
Bill Savard asked a bunch of questions here on Discord. I read an article that said gaming could be included in the 2024 Summer Olympics, with gaming being mildly accepted on platforms like ESPN as esports, and the Olympic Games being primarily focused on physical athleticism since the birth of the Games. Do you think that gaming going to the Olympics is a step too far?
No. It's the whole thing behind the Olympics is it's about being the best of the best in the world at doing something. At a
competition?
Yeah, at a competitive level. My biggest question is will these guys not get paid for it because technically they have to stay amateur?
Oh, shit. Yeah.
That's another weird sticking point with the Olympics. But no, I don't know how I feel about that. Because, football, American football isn't an athletic or isn't an Olympic sport.
Right.
Because America would.
No, well, it's a dying sport right now. Like, they can't get kids to play football.
Isn't basketball part of the Summer Games though?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And guess who wins every year?
Japan.
Well, this guy's got hops.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
I think esports being in is interesting, but I feel like when you look at something like basketball and soccer, that's the game. There's one way to play that, and there's one rule set, and everybody plays basketball or soccer. When you look at esports, that's such a huge umbrella. Like, are you going to play League of Legends or Dota or Street Fighter V? Or, like, what are you going to play? And then, what's the rule set around that game that you're playing? It's not just, like, esports.
Well, that's other big problem after the Olympics. They're even talking about removing wrestling from the Summer Games. Like, one of the two original sports.
That's the Olympics. For thousands of years.
I was like, okay, get rid of wrestling. What do you get rid of next? Running?
Yeah.
Like...
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's really interesting. I'd like to see where they would come down on a decision like that, but I would be okay if esports didn't make it in, and I'd be okay if it would make it in. I don't think esports being in the Olympics would suddenly... I don't think John Q. Street Fighter fan that's upset that esports are on TBS or ESPN, I don't think the Olympics would legitimize that for them. I think they'd be like, all right, I'm going to change it. Whatever, somebody's playing a video game. video game.
No,
like...
I mean, that's the thing with the Olympics anyway, is when it's on, it's always on 30 different channels with 30 different things going on at once.
Well,
so
the U.S. is famously horrible for covering the Olympics.
Okay, I didn't know. I'm used to it in the UK, where literally you have a red button experience where you can literally just switch over at the drop of a hat to whatever sport is on.
Yeah, that's
whichever you want to watch.
Every other country. In the US, you get about 2 hours a day where they show you, like, here's a swimming race. Oh my god, here's a they're still running a relay. 2 minutes of that, go.
You get 2 minutes of action, and then everything else is just ceremony.
Or like, this person beat...
Oh, okay, like football.
Or it's on in... Oh, dude.
No, what drives me crazy about the American coverage of the Olympics often is you'll get 2 minutes of a swimming relay, and then you get 20 minutes about how this person beat some horrible thing in their life to get to the Olympics to potentially win the gold.
Yeah, it's all this way too many human interest pieces.
Yeah, a lot of tear factories.
I need more ribbon dancing in my life.
Yeah, I'll watch that. I'll watch any of them. Just show me the Olympics.
Yep.
Yeah. Next question and last one here. With all of the Marvel Puzzle Quests that we've all been playing, I've kind of gotten the itch to read comics again. What have you guys been reading lately? Also, any recommendations for required reading? I just started the all-new Wolverine, the X-23 series. Knobs, I will let you take over, because I haven't been reading anything for like the last 3 years.
Oh, man.
Comics-wise, no. There's only one thing I've reed comics-wise in the last 3 years, and I'm pretty sure Knobs will mention it in this section, because we discussed it earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Which one, Injustice?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Injustice, the first 3 years, I think, is required reading at this point. It is absolutely amazing. It's an absolutely amazing read. I would strongly recommend, if you can find a digital copy of Gantz, I would recommend that 1,000%. Same thing with Berserk or Hellsing.
Mm-hmm.
All those are really good, but those would be kind of harder to find. But if you're on like your standard like Comixology, I would probably go with Infinity Gauntlet. You got to download that.
Yeah, that's really good.
That is amazing, and that will whet your appetite for the things that come in the MCU that's coming up now.
I think him asking for required reading, I think Infinity Gauntlet is required reading. That's such a classic that you should have at least read it once.
Right, and if you don't know anything that's going on and you're really surprised on what the MCU is trying to do, then it blows my mind that you haven't even stumbled across this at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From there, I honestly recommend Invincible might be the best contained single-hand superhero story
I've not read a lot of it. I've read a little, like I've started it, but I've not managed to get through it a lot. But just the start of that book, I was like, yes, need to read this more. Then I had a hardware malfunction, and I haven't been able to read it since, and it's been very sad.
What happens within the first, if that doesn't have you hooked within the first 10 issues, because
it's not going to get you.
That goes to such a dark point so quickly in such a bright, colorful book.
Yeah.
This is the other thing. Like, the art style they chose for Invincible lends itself to make the violence that much more violent.
Yeah.
It is. It's horrifying.
Would you recommend something a little more popular, like the first run of Civil War?
No.
Yeah, I am.
It's too confusing because it's broke up between too many books.
Yeah.
If I was gonna recommend a large saga, I would start with Annihilation, the first Annihilation.
Yeah, Annihilation is really good.
And that'll get you into the cosmic side of Marvel, which I find far more interesting than anything happening on Earth.
I wish Marvel was a little bit better about keeping some of their real tentpole releases. Like, they released the big collections of Civil War. It was sort of in order across all the comics. Those things seem to go out of print almost immediately. I think that's a shame.
Any of the compendiums, especially the stuff that are in and out of order, like Age of Apocalypse, the one it's four thick issue trade paperbacks that actually has it in chronological order between the Supplicant series that are going on at the same time.
Yeah,
which is really cool. But man, that Annihilation. Here's the funny thing with the Annihilation. So that was running in parallel along with what's going on in Civil War. Literally, Richard Rider saves the universe while they're still squabbling over over mutant rights, and they're like,
Yeah.
really? That's what you guys are fighting about?
Yeah.
I gotta recommend Comixology's their unlimited reading. I think it's like $6 a month, and you can
Yeah.
read virtually anything they have on there, which now includes Marvel.
Yep.
So
Yep.
you don't
Pretty
even
much-
have to buy a Marvel Unlimited subscription anymore. You can get this, which includes Marvel and like all the other stuff they publish.
I would say probably the first 100 issues of Spawn too are outstanding.
Oh, that's a classic, yeah.
Yeah. I recently picked up, I totally forgot about it, but I actually picked up it's getting re-released now, I think, in the hype behind Daredevil Season 2. They're reissuing all of the Punisher Max series,
Nice.
but they're reissuing it into huge anthologies where it's 4 collections that covers like 10 years worth of Punisher comics.
Wow.
I picked up the first issue of that. I think it's like 500 pages, and that is my favorite Punisher. That is the only Punisher who I think is any good. And the things that Garth Ennis does with that character in that series, like the origin story he gives him, the darkness behind him is much more appropriate there. And like that set of stories is just fantastic to me. Like that Punisher Max run is amazing.
It is. It's so good, but they were so close with the Thomas Jane Punisher to getting that right.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then it banned that jumped the shark.
Mm-hmm.
I will recommend one, something from sort of the non-superhero comics. I guess I'll actually recommend two. One is Scott Pilgrim. Super quick, 6-volume read. If you've watched the movie, it's different in a way that I think is really great. Both are really great. The other thing, too, is if you want something that's a little bit more autobiographical and kind of a super bummer at the same time, go read Blankets.
Oh, yeah.
Blankets is really great, and the less you know about that going in, the better, and I think the more it'll punch you right in the gut, sort of Nier Automata style.
Yep.
Yeah.
Blankets is a good read.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, that's all of our questions for this week. If you'd like to visit us, you can do so at tvgp.tv. Email us, tvgpfans@gmail.com. Tweet us at tvgp. Join our Discord server. That link and all the other links are on the right-hand side of the page.
All right, come join us for our game nights. Monday night, 10 p.m. EST. We play Battlefield 1 on the Xbox One. So that's a
Easy
thing.
to remember.
Yeah, 1 and 1. Yeah, it's Steam Game Nights Thursday, and hooray, we do that, kind of.
Sometimes. Ish.
Hey, wait, what's StarCraft? Well, wait, StarCraft. Winter StarCraft. That's gonna happen. I'll make that happen.
There you go.
We'll get together. We'll play some StarCraft.
Battle.net game night. Or Blizzard launcher game night.
Yes.
Our game club game this final week is Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Like I said at the beginning, it's only about 10 hours if you've never played it before. Go do it. It's great. And don't forget to watch the show live, twitch.tv/U1M1 Network, that video game podcast on YouTube. Follow us on both of those places, and they will let you know when we go live. We'll see you all next week.
Laters.
Bye.
Moon, I need your titles to live.
Oh, hold on.
Okay.
It's so hot in here, I want to leave.
I know. I feel you.
You can probably turn your fan on.
I am Pathfinder. Rah, 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 rah.
Really?
I
You guys
don't know if you heard that.
Yeah, a little bit.
I keep forgetting my microphone on my phone is where my hand goes on the back.
Oh, yeah.
Wait until he's back. It's probably like it made me bust out laughing when I heard it in the game.
This is what you need to find.
I am
Yeah.
Pathfinder. Rah, 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 rah.
Right there.
So good. Let's see if that's still on sale.
Okay, titles. Jesus Team 6. Demoralized, because Nob's meant to say demoralized and then messed it up.
I say demoralized because that's from... What show was that from?
I don't know.
I don't know that one.
I'm doing a 6-inch flick, which might be slightly inappropriate.
Little bit.
I Robin Hooded a dart. I hate Superman so much, which just caught me off guard the way Boston's like, I hate Superman so much.
I hate him so much.
and really hoardy really quickly.
Supergirl's worse.
Yeah, all of the supers are bad. If you're looking to buy a copy of Infinity Gauntlet, the one that Knobs is just holding up, it is $17 for the paperback on Amazon. It is $5.50 on Kindle and Comixology.
Be dialing, people. You order right now, you get a Mark McGuire workie card.
That's true. All right, titles I
I
have.
don't know who that is.
The South Park Jesus People, Jesus Team 6, Long Darts TM, Really Hoardy Really Quickly, and Poop Market. I don't feel strongly about any of these titles this week.
Neither do I. Chat.
Jesus
Any
Team
suggestions?
6 is pretty good, though. That's probably the outstanding one.
Call it in on your radio.
Throw that up to Jimbo Jangles.
Wow.
Yeah. Help us, chat.
I
No,
like
yeah.
Long Darts TM, but that's a little bit of a... I vote for Jesus Team 6. I think that made us crack up the most during the show.
I'm game for that, yeah.
All right, we'll do that one. Get that SEO going. All right, starting in 3, 2, 1. This is That Video Game Podcast, episode 512 for August 14th, 2017. Jesus Team 6.
Dropping dimes.
Holding double Glocks.
All right, thank you so much, everyone, for watching us live or watching us on YouTube. Or maybe on Twitch also. I don't know. Thanks either way. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Burp, burp.